What's up, guys? Clavette here for Clavette's Corner. We're wrapping up something like this week. The B-side record to my new EP with my good buddy BOOGIETRAXX out of Austin, Texas. So we are going to be covering the vocals, the effects, and that's it. And one little note I want to send your way before we get into Ableton is that I didn't cover any of the mixing on this record. What I typically do is I bounce stems, do that in a completely separate project, and I didn't cover that this week. So you're going to notice that the vocal is going to sound considerably different. So what I'm going to ask from you guys is if you want to see certain things that I didn't cover, let me know. Shout me out in the comments. Let me know what you want me to cover, and I'll make some shorter form content, maybe a minute long, so it's more digestible and more catered to you guys. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider sharing this video. If you're on Instagram, you can share IGTVs straight to your stories. It would mean a lot. Send it to someone who you think would get a lot of benefit out of this. I'm like really an open book here. I'm opening up all my secrets, the 10 plus years of production that I have. I'm opening it all up to you guys. So I've said enough. Let's get into the fun stuff and I'll show you what's going on in Ableton. All right, we are in Ableton now, and I'm gonna go through the rest of the track. I'm gonna go through the vocals, I'm gonna go through some of the effects, and then I'll show you kind of a little bit of how the record was finalized and mixed, right? We had a lot of trouble finding a good vocal for this. We tried out a couple different things, nothing really fit for us. And then I came upon this sample on YouTube, and it really, really worked. So there's not too many channels going on in here. That's something Brandon added, and all I did was my typical phaser effect on top of that to give it some more width. There's some filtering, some panning going on. This is the sample that I found that we felt really worked.
All right, let me break this beat down for you. This groove is one of my favorites because it's a lot smoother feel.
So the sample is this, I guess say this instructor kind of talking about drum grooves, and I felt that was really appropriate because the groove that we had created, it was just like something very. It just had this infectious groove to it, so we felt that this was a great kind of concept for the record. The fidelity of the sample wasn't great, so I ended up shaving off a lot of top end, a good amount of low end, monoing out the entire sample. Used Pro DS to kind of grab some of the disgusting high end stuff.
All right, let me break this beat down for you.
If I turn that off.
All right, let me break this beat down for you. All right, let me break this beat down for you.
I was trying to get rid of some of that top end. There's a sound shifter that I don't think I used. I think I tested it out and didn't like it. And then some other effects that just didn't end up working. And he kind of just talks throughout the record and kind of tells you, you know, about why this groove is one of his favorites. It's something like this. I like doing these a lot. I'll just like grab an acapella or a vocal and throw them into Simpler. Go to this slice tab and then just kind of try and find little bits that make like little atmospheric textures. So on top of this is a Filter Freak kind of creating some tone. RC20 adding some flutter, some air. And then there's some delays in here that I used. Besides that, we've got some effects. I've got this crowd effect. Really low ambient stuff that you really don't hear. Some down sweeps. Some up sweeps. This noise effect. a riser that I think I recorded on my Behringer Pro 1. That riser I actually use kind of as an instrument, and I'll show you that part over here. The fade to gray Ableton rack always kind of adds that really nice fade out at the end of effects like that. Another upsweep. Kind of a pumping upsweep and down. Another riser effect that I got off my Pro 1, and one final sweep. Hey guys, so thanks for watching this week on Clavette's Corner. I'm going to ask one more time here at the end of the video. If you're new and you aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment. If you're watching on Instagram, please consider the same, but maybe try sharing it to your Instagram stories. Send it to a friend who may get something out of this. I can't tell you enough how much those comments mean. And if there's something I didn't cover that you want to hear, shout me out in the comments and let me know, and I'll make some shorter form content for you guys. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.